Quinn Cantara, PYX 106, 853. Good morning, Capital Land.
Yeah, a special Paul Harding segment today as he actually came over from the office, crossed the street.
I made it across the street.
It's always a little dangerous. Hope you look both ways, Paul. Attorney Paul Harding in studio to answer a couple of questions for
All right,
us.
well, let's go over them. What do you got?
Well, reading the story yesterday that Eric Schneiderman, is that right? The Attorney General here in New York.
Yep.
Probing whether 3 major internet providers could be shortchanging consumers by charging us for faster broadband speeds, but not delivering. Do you want me to name the 3, or do you want to keep that?
Well, I mean, we all know who they are. I mean, they're all.
Go ahead and guess.
Who are the 3?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, I know one of them is. I read the story. It's Time Warner Cable.
Yep.
There's another one.
Cablevision and Verizon.
Cablevision and Verizon. Okay, thank you.
Those are the 3.
All right, so but here's the thing. It has to do with. It's not even their fault. It's the story said it has to do with something. The connecting to the other businesses that they have to use. It's like this whole infrastructure that might be the problem. Is that?
Well, these things are always a little more complicated than they seem. Sure, the problem is they're advertising X and they're delivering Y, and I believe that's what's going to find out at the end of this thing. And they're going to say, wait, but we're doing our thing. It's leaving our shop, leaving our train. It's got exactly internet speed that we're supposed to do, but by the time it arrives in the consumer's home, no fault of ours, they're getting less than they deserve. So I believe that's how it's going to play out. We'll have to wait and see, but the Attorney General seems like this is a high priority and also a big media opportunity.
Okay, but if you're one of the providers and you know how it happens after it exits your business,
you're supposed to know
should
that.
You change your advertising?
You should equivocate. Yeah, you should absolutely call your high-speed, put a number on it that's actually accurate. Not when it leaves the train, but when it arrives at the consumer's house. And I think that's probably the issue. But when we see this pop up, we often see these class action cases settle or these cases that the Attorney General brings, and it tends to be a money damage. And whether the consumers get it or not, we'll have to wait and see.
Like what? We're going to get $28 back next year or something?
Or 9 cents. But, it's times, the millions and millions of providers are the consumers.
It's the legal system keeping the big corporations in check, maybe keeping checks and balances.
How would we ever know how fast? I mean, they advertise one thing, we get one thing, we have good days and bad days on our internet, all of us. But sure, that's what the Attorney General does. And, of course, these are always things that make headlines. And the Attorney General, at times, does take these high-profile cases, which are going to make news.
Here, Cantor, give me a pen. You got a pen on you?
Yeah, I do. But didn't you have this similar problem, Quinn, with your phone? Where you promised unlimited data, and then you found out they were bleeding.
The AT&T thing, where they were there, it was called. I can't remember the term.
Data sharing.
But they were doing something where they were shutting it all down, so it didn't even matter whether you had unlimited data because your phone was so slow. And then, of course, I changed carriers. And then a year later, they come back and there's this giant lawsuit against them.
No, these are good things for the consumer and usually bad things for the corporation.
How do you spell your last name, Paul? Harding, Harding.
How are you doing?
Plus guest. There you go. There's your wedding invite, pal.
Oh, wow.
You save the date.
Yeah,
when
is
you go.
it? In fact,
next August. All the info's in there.
So you're putting on like a grade A wedding, but you're haphazardly delivering the save the dates.
I have some people that I don't have addresses, and most of them were written by TCO, but I had a couple extra that I'm giving around the office today, and Paul was one of the people that you can see. I've got
flat. We will be there.
The nice return address on there too.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a chalkboard because she's a teacher.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you say? What do you say? We get some sitters, Paul. We carpool to Toga. Maybe tear it up before and after the wedding. Bring the wives.
Oh, guys.
Kind of an overnight sort of thing.
Yeah. I got some hotel rooms blocked out. They're
I'm getting
$500 a night, but I got them blocked out right in the middle of track season. So I'd love you to be there.
No, we would love to go. It'd be great. Yeah,
absolutely. It's going to be a ripping party, dude.
We're in.
It's going to be an absolute huge party. All right, good.
See how many laws we can break.
I know. I figure we might as well have a lawyer
watch
there.
on that. Yeah, you're right. You get the immediate response to what you're doing.
Good
idea, bad idea.
Yeah, right. Give me my counselor to stand next to me.
Can I just go back to this story for 1 second?
Yeah.
Just to ask about Attorney General Schneiderman. Do we like him? Do people like him in New York? What's the vibe on him?
No, all these attorney generals we ultimately do like unless they're chasing after us, because what he's doing really is trying to make sure that the consumer, that the people who wouldn't ever have access to knowing how much internet speed they have, get that internet speed. So, sure, They're the friend of the consumer. Individually, politically, do we like him? Yeah, he seems pretty popular.
But does the Attorney General play politics? Is that part of the game?
Yes.
Very
They
much
do.
so, yeah.
They do. They have
In fact,
to.
Should I have known this?
There's, usually that's a road to the governor's mansion, or at least
Okay,
an attempt
all
to
right.
get to the governor's mansion.
My uncle
Spitzer-
Tom Heffelfinger was Attorney General in Minnesota during the whole 9/11 stuff. Remember the Indian casino deal?
Yes.
He got kicked out.
All right, so that's good. I
Yep,
learn
no,
something
they
every
are.
day.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
All right, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul was kind enough to take a photo in front of the bear rug that's mounted on the wall.
I don't know if anything jumped off that bear. I mean, that bear has been around a while.
Check yourself for a please.
Paul, what's your?
Dandruff.
Can you give your wife's name out over the air?
Wendy, I can.
Wendy,
Yep.
I didn't write that down.
Sure.
Give that TCO. Make sure you're all
no
lined up.
option on guest.
Do you have any
any
preferences?
food allergies?
Food allergies.
She does actually gluten
No
and
gluten.
dairy.
Oh boy.
Gluten and dairy.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got
it's-
that covered.
it's
Can you bring
tricky.
someone else?
I'm
Well,
sure
I'd have
Wendy's appreciative of this right now, by the way. That's funny. Paul, thank you, man.
Thank
we
you very
appreciate
much.
it.
Look forward to it.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Quinn Cantara, PYX 106.